So, Virgin Galactic is just about to demonstrate their test flight of the Spaceship Two from the state of New Mexico. This is significant because this will not only be the first human spaceflight ever from the state of New Mexico, this should be the last test of the Spaceship Two for it to be certified by the FAA to be used for commercial flights. And this has gotten the stock space climbing, stock ticker SPCE. And we also have another exciting launch going to take place in December on a Falcon 9 rocket. This is the company Momentous. It's going to send its Vigoride space tug to orbit. It's going to deliver a few small satellites for their customers to a final destination. And Virgin Galactic and Momentus are both within the space industry. They have that in common, but there are things about them that are very different. Virgin Galactic is pursuing suborbital tourism, and Momentus is pursuing a space tug satellite servicing business. However, they do have one thing in common. They both have gone through or have been part of something known as a SPAC. This is a special purpose acquisition company. And I want to talk today about the rise of the space SPACs. So, a special purpose acquisition company is a company that goes public, but it allows other companies to merge with them in order for new startup companies to become public and available on the stock market. And Virgin Galactic was a good example. It became public through a SPAC started by Social Capital. I think people may be familiar with Chamath. He runs Social Capital. He pretty much brought Virgin Galactic to the market, and I think that kind of gave it a new boost. And Momentous is going through a SPAC known as the Social Road Acquisition Company. So you can own SRAC now if you want to own Momentous in the future. That's if the acquisition goes through. And Momentous will then become officially under stock ticker MNTS on the NASDAQ. So, yeah, SPACs are a good way to raise capital as a new source of raising money for these companies that are generally in what you would consider a venture capitalist field. They are usually the first of their kind. There is no other company like Virgin Galactic. They are the only ones experimenting with suborbital space tourism. And Momentous is one of the few companies exploring space tugs. They only have just a few other companies exploring that. It's not like they have a big lead. Northrop Grumman tested their space tug satellite servicing vehicle just once this year, and Spaceflight Industries had a test maybe a year or two ago. So it's not like Momentous is far behind. They've already tested their spacecraft, their 16U CubeSat, and they're going to be testing the Vigoride in December. So it'll be interesting to see how things unfold. I think there's a huge potential, and these SPACs have given a rise to space companies, and it's an exciting time for investors because it allows us to get involved and invest with the company early on before they go through the final process and become available to the public through the official way. So yeah, you could say there's definitely some risk involved. These are very risky companies, but there could be huge growth opportunities. And I believe both Virgin Galactic and Momentous have huge opportunities. I think Virgin Galactic will take off with suborbital tourism, and I believe Momentous will be successful in their space tug business because of the lowering cost of rockets. And I'll send you the link. You got to check out the Momentous video. There's a lot to learn. And I'm going to finish up here. This is a short video. I think I should keep them short and sweet. And I'll provide more information on Virgin Galactic later on. And I just wanted to help you understand what a SPAC is and what part they're playing in the space industry. If you liked this video, please, like, share, subscribe. I'm trying to produce valuable content that is informative, that can allow new people to learn about investment opportunities. I think it's a good way to, even if you're excited about space, to just kind of understand the technology, to really understand the company better before you get involved in something that you don't fully understand. But yeah, thanks, and I'll see you soon. And this has been the Space Stock Exchange.